Yo. Welcome back to the Immigrant Section. I'm sitting here today with my man, Sammy, for the first time here in the basement. What do you think about the place, man?
This is sick, man. This is a nice setup. I can't lie. Thank you for having me, brother.
Hell yeah, man. First Sudani on this bitch.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, I had Ola Beep from UK Comedian. I had her on via Zoom.
Yeah.
But you're the first Sudani guy in this place.
That's what's up. We're not going to tell them I was late or anything.
No, you just did, bro. I literally was trying to hold that back. But, yo, guess what? No one is surprised. The man was... I don't even want to say how late. I'm afraid your own people would stop respecting you.
You could tell them. You could tell them.
3 days. This is no, but like from what I understand, you had things push you back. We're supposed to meet at 6.
That's right.
We met at 8.
Yeah.
It's now we're live at 8:45 at night here on a Friday night. Yo, the game never sleeps. You know what they say?
That's what it is, man. We got to keep you in suspense, bro.
Can you imagine back in the day you would spend your Friday night like this?
That's crazy. Like, it'd just be weird, man. It'd just be weird like that in terms of...
You'd be embarrassed to say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But
no, in terms of just like... you would have to meet at that time. You don't have the cell phones to be like, dude, where were you? I'm in front of the Walmart. So if you're late, you just don't see that person till
if they're
X amount
Sudani,
of time.
it'll never going to happen.
Oh,
man.
never.
Yo, so this guy, can I even talk about the gaming pitch?
Yeah, you can give him a little bit. Yeah.
So the whole way I got reached out to this guy runs those who know him runs an Instagram page and a Twitter page. It's called SpeakRaw.
That's right.
SpeakRaw. So you see him, you don't even see the man as Sammy when you're on Instagram. It's pretty much like an aggregate of memes, funny shit, funny tweets, and you post your own shit.
That's right.
It's mad funny. But the guy came up with a sick idea, which, by the way, I'm like, why don't comedians do this shit? He essentially came up with a great idea where he puts together a bunch of comedians and asks them a bunch of questions in the theme of gaming, movies / anime. Yeah. And it's like leaning toward like black and like Arab and like immigrant people there.
That's right.
And pretty much we roast each other. We give our answers. Yo, I was like, man, no comedian has ever put this shit together. Here you come outside of comedy and just go, I'm going to put these funny people together.
Exactly.
That shit was fun as hell, man.
It was dope, man. I was just like, yo, it's quarantine time. Nobody's like doing anything. Nobody's really working. The shows are limited. Let me get these guys together like the Nick Fury of comedians.
I don't even know that reference.
Oh, he's the guy that got like the Avengers together.
Oh, yeah, Nick. Yeah. Oh, Samuel Jackson.
Exactly.
Which is a sick name.
And I've always been like the guy. Like I've always liked.
Wait. Side note: did you grow up on Simpsons at all?
A little bit. I was more Family Guy, but
okay.
Yeah.
But yo, for anybody out there that knows Simpsons, do you know the episode with Frank Grimes?
No, which one's that?
He's just a guy who's super jealous of Homer being a buffoon and still succeeding. But anyways, he dies at the end. Okay. But I literally just recently thought the best rap name ever is Frank Grimes.
Frank Grimes.
Is that not like gonna be the sickest rapper ever?
Yeah.
Frank Grimes.
And if it's Toronto, it could be like Frank Grimas.
Oh, like, shit, yo, dude, fucking kill be opening for Drake. It'd be done. OVO.
That's it. That's all you need.
It'd be over.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yo, so who are you going to... Actually, have you named this idea? I asked you last time, but I think you were throwing... You don't want to put that out there?
You know what?
By the way, don't you have to say shit you don't want to say?
I'll keep the names low-key.
Just know my listeners, viewers will think you're a bitch. So, there's that.
Yo, we can scrap, bro.
Yo, he got outed on the Immigrant Section, bro. He didn't step up. He's a bitch. It's known.
Yo, I'm a Bill 80, but like I got sharp-ass elbows, bro.
This guy's going to fight me like fucking Ong back in this bitch.
One day, I got suspended from a basketball practice because somebody got cut open in practice, right? And they were like, yo, Sammy, you got to admit it was you. We all know it was you. My elbows were so pointy that I got suspended. I didn't even do it. They just knew it.
Bro, that sounds like a problem of ashiness rather than sharpness. You know how ashy your shoulder has to be to generate so much friction on contact to rip a nigga's cheek? Open, flesh?
I can't lie.
That is maximum dryness.
I've had a couple people play tic-tac-toe on my knees. Like, it's been...
That's actually hilarious. The first time I was like, come on the podcast, this guy hits me up and he's like, yo, man, my bad, but I got my ankle broke on the court. I'm like, what the fuck? But Kobe's been dead for months. What do you mean?
Yo, listen, that's now you're getting personal, bro. That one hurt me right there. What happened?
Are you denying it? That's what happened.
What happened was there was like 3 people in the paint, right? Yeah. And so when I went up to dunk, like on them, like I got by the first 2.
You don't dunk. You dunk?
No, I wasn't a dunk. What happened was
you went up to get your ankle broke.
I was on defense and I wasn't looking and I just jumped. I was playing in the rain in low cut Air Forces.
Okay.
Snap
So
my
no ankle support.
No ankle support at all. My ankles are super skinny, so.
Did it snap like what's his name? From that was in Boston at the time.
Which
White guy.
Oh,
Gordon whatever Hayward.
Gordon Ramsay.
I was gonna say Gordon Ramsay.
That'd be
Your
hilarious.
ankles are weak as fuck. No, like.
How do you think he'd do in the NBA? Gordon Ramsay.
I have no idea, bro. He'd probably not make it and get destroyed.
Yeah.
And go back to cooking.
Yeah.
You see all the players go back to cooking.
Go
Go
back to
fucking bitch ass English fuck. This is the core.
Real
Niggas-
shit.
Bro, I had this thought when Kobe died. Do you think there was a lot of ankle doctors that got put out of work?
Yeah, bro. It was.
All the ankle specialists.
That's right.
They're
Like,
just out of work now.
it just feels sad, bro. Like every time, Kobe was literally like, I don't know. Jordan's the better player. Jordan is basketball, but Kobe is like when you have a piece of paper in your hand, and there's a garbage pail.
Oh,
over
you
there.
don't say Jordan.
You don't. You don't say Jordan.
And it comes down to that, right?
Tell them what you say. Tell them what you say.
Kobe.
Kobe.
That's what his daughter said last second. Kobe. No, okay, that's
I'm having a big year for the Lakers because AD won the championship, and as a co-unibrow, like
you ain't got no unibrow.
it's kind of
There's some work put into it.
It's
okay.
It's
It's
in there.
2020, baby.
No, it's nice. Like I'm, whoever you have.
I can see that attaching.
If you have a unibrow, bro, like that's gang shit, bro. That's gang shit. We're gonna be proud of it. We're gonna take it back.
Goddamn.
United we stand, baby.
I'm gonna cut this clip. You're gonna be the poster child of unibrow,
Yeah, I
like
swear to God.
ownership.
I'm down, bro.
Yo, we were saying, have you named the show at all?
Oh, so I think you can tell them a little bit, or I could tell them a little bit about the show, but I just haven't named
tell
the.
the people so they look. Man, it's a great show. I'm like this.
Yeah.
If nobody picks this up, I don't know. This has to live one way or another.
Absolutely, I think we're gonna go independent, no matter what happens. But we'll see what the labels say. But basically, the show is we're taking a bunch of like the city's best comedians, the region's best comedians. Like Abbas said, we're pitting them in like unorthodox questions or unorthodox.
See, he knows how to sell it. When you use the word unorthodox,
Yeah.
you're pitching. People of color, POCs are being.
The analytics
Yeah.
from page 4 of my pitch deck, right?
Yeah, right.
No, but basically, like it was so great because the first time we shot it, we had a couple comedians like I'll say one like Nitish Nitisak, as we call him. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course, I know. Natish's been on twice.
Oh, he's been on twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking man. So thank you
Sakuja.
for that, bro. Thank you for that. I owe you a backwood, bro. But yeah, he freaking killed it. We had Hassan Fills on the first episode too. He's out of Toronto, but he's also in Vancouver as well. Shout out to my boy Hassan Fills, funniest guy ever. So as soon as we had that first episode, like it went so well that like immediately I knew that the next 7 episodes were gonna be like killer. So everything went well. Look out for the show. The names will be listed soon. It's part of the aura of it. We wanted to take so many names that like if you didn't know, your boy knows, your girlfriend knows, whatever, and like just pit them against each other and like see what happens. You know, DJ Khaled style.
Bro, when you were doing it, I'm like, man, this is a great idea.
I appreciate that, man.
And like, you just set people up to win. The whole format of it really sets people up to win, and you think you got something good there. You got something good, boy.
Yeah, man. We just didn't want.
How did you get to this shit too? Because I remember the first time. So SpeakRaw TV hits me up to come on the show. I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna see. You know what I mean? I get there. It's this nigga named Sammy. I'm like, yo, what up, nigga? And then we talk for a little bit. Find out this guy's Sudani too. I'm like, what the hell? Why didn't you lead with that, bro?
You know what, bro? Like, I just wanted to like see, like the people who were down, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. As many guests as who came on, we had almost just as many flop. So
That's how it goes, man. Anything
it goes.
scheduled with artists.
yeah, influencers, comedians. So like taking all those avenues, and sometimes like the artist, for instance, didn't want to kind of be roasted at, because there's a little bit of roasting back and forth. There's a bunch of comedy back and forth.
Like they want to be they're like, I didn't know there would be a non-nice aspect to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then like everybody has their advantage. So like comedians
Tell me
are-
afterwards too, okay? Pussy ass.
Nah. Because season 2, we're getting bigger too. I'll tell you, Loki.
Oh, keep going.
But season two, where you going?
No, I'm just putting a mirror behind this.
Okay. But yeah, season 2, we're going for bigger and better too. We feel like we have the city's best comedians. So like outside of that, I don't know if we can get even bigger comedians. from the city. So what we'd have to do is literally take the show almost on a travel basis. Like literally take it from like
Kill Tony.
Is that Kill
Like
Tony?
Kill Tony, they tour it.
Exactly. That was basically probably the best model for this show. Like take it. Who would be the New York comedians? Who would be the LA comedians? And then I get to the point where like season 4 we mix them. Like so we bring the Toronto comedians, the LA, the New York, mix them all together in like one big mosaic of laughter.
That'd be fucking. And when you rep regions, it's always fun. There's like a tribal thing attached with it. It's just
It's dope.
it's higher stakes, you know. But yeah, I talked to you at the time. You're like, you did political science. You study political science, Sudani guy. I'm like, bro, how the fuck are we in this studio in Toronto? You're like doing this random idea with comedian. How did you get from there to here? First of all, how did you not do engineering or medicine? That's the real question.
Listen, man.
You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. I know there was some
dad still doesn't speak
arguments.
to me.
Yeah.
He still doesn't speak to me. He lies to his friends.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, Sammy, he's like some
He's
crazy.
dead, dude. Oh, Sammy. Oh, that nigga's dead. That nigga's dead. So it was popping.
I'll tell you a real story. So I kind of had these neighbors, like these Arab neighbors, whatever, from Egypt. My cousin's from Sudan, obviously, and we had a photo together when we were younger. My dad takes this photo. Of course, every parent's on Facebook crazy in this era. They re-upload the photo. I didn't know that they all became doctors except my cousin. So he says, oh, mashallah, or like, wow, to these 3 amazing people. The only one that's related to him is me. He just ignores me. He didn't even mention me. Just 3 of the 4 people.
That's only an ethnic parent would do that shit, you know? For some reason, if a white parent does that, it hits even deeper.
It does.
Because I feel like there's an expected level of like openness and warmth.
Yeah.
You know, and protection from reality that white people would get. So that kind of thing seems more tragic. But for an ethnic person, that seems regular as fuck.
Just regular, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually one of my points. I was wanting to ask you is that has anybody got into like talking about like getting beats and like the uniqueness of maybe getting beats or licks from Sudan by your parents compared to like wherever different people are from?
No, I was talking to what's his name, Falafel Kimchi. But actually, you talked to me about this. So you listened to the podcast,
yes,
and
I
you
do.
liked it. You're a fan of the podcast.
I am gang shit, man. Immigrant Section, baby.
So you remember you were like, yo, if you had like some, because you're like of this mindset of like, if you have a structured thing, then like you could always have a comparable look between what guest A, B, and C said.
That's right.
So when you had that conversation with me, actually, I thought about that, and I had Falafel Kimchi on right after, and I was like, I want to start asking guests these 3 questions. I actually thought of this, and I don't know if I start with him, or maybe we'll start with you. And one of them was that. Did you get beat? And looking back at it, was it effective?
Bro, I got beat so many times. It was so effective. Like, one day, this one I felt it wasn't my fault, but this is I think this is my last major beating. I was in like grade 12, and
damn, that's a late beating, man.
Dog, my dad used to fight me like a straight up man. just like just another nigga in the room, bro.
He's like fucking pump fake and shit.
Real shit. Just talking shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you're a pussy. Look how you're built. I'm like,
your dad would say that?
In Arabic, right?
Oh, yeah.
But like, so one day he comes into my room.
Why, you were running your mouth, huh?
I'm running. No, I wasn't.
Wait, okay, what happened? Dad.
I was actually just being the best student ever. So I was like studying for ISUs or something. And he comes in and he's like, why are you not studying for exams? And I'm like, I am. I'm like, it's on the computer. And he's like, no, where's your highlighter and your pencil and your textbook and your fucking old ass.
Why aren't you? Yeah, where's all the things that I used 30 years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Where's the camel?
Where's the abacus, you little fucking bitch? Where is it? You counting or what? We doing math? Where's the abacus?
Where's the sundial, you fucking idiot?
Dad, it's nice. You want to fucking talking about?
So this is the worst thing I said to my dad. I didn't even realize I said it. I said, this is how we're doing it now.
Oh shit. That's like a test. That's like you're testing his territory.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's almost being like, I'm the parent now.
Dude, my dad slapped me. Have you ever watched Black Panther?
Yes, of course.
You remember when he goes back and he sees like all his ancestors?
Yes.
That's when my dad slapped me, I saw everyone down the line. Like I saw
Actually?
uncles, grandfathers. They were all like behind him, like Goku. Like,
was like a time portal?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It just flashed. He slapped me into the door.
One hand open slap, pimp style?
One hand open slap.
Oh my God,
dude! I didn't even know how to study after that. Like,
did you forget everything?
I was
you
like
were
highlighting computers.
Yeah, yeah, that's called PTSD, bro. Are you having fucking night terrors and shaking
bro.
Uncontrollably?
Holy shit, man! Oh yeah, yeah. That's how it happened, bro.
So that's the last, just one smack, bah.
One smack. Like my dad's like 6'4". Like he's a pretty.
Goddamn. Okay.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude, and like he smacked the shit.
That's all that's necessary.
Yeah, and I went
across.
into the side of the door.
Actually,
like, yeah. So like, he's kind of like in the doorway, so he slaps me into the door, and I was like, "Holy shit!" My mom came out.
You needed a CAT scan after that.
Yeah. Oh God, it was so bad.
That's so funny.
It was so bad,
dude. So you were studying. It was literally just a matter of tone and attitude.
That's it, man.
That's fucking hilarious. My dad wasn't even on that level.
Really?
Yeah, my dad wouldn't have been that like aggressive to be like, "Where's your highlighter?" But you know, like.
Well, you made it. That's the thing. Your dad saw the progress. I was going into politics. My dad was smacking me out.
Bro, my older sister went into politics. This is political science.
Yeah.
I still remember my dad fucking yelling at her when I was a kid, being like, "This is a useless degree. What are you doing?" I'm like, in 7th grade or 8th grade, just like, oh shit, she's gonna fuck up her life. Seriously, I just remember like, she was fucked. She was fucked. Shit, political science. Exactly. That's not in her cards.
Yeah, and I was just, I don't even know why they add the science part.
Yeah, because it's almost like helping immigrants convince their parents that this is a thing. Please, can you just put a science or please? All right, they're hitting me every night. What's this in your leg? Nothing. I was studying.
Yeah, my mom hated that. Fuck.
Another question, another one of the two I wanted to ask was, what is something? And this applies to. This is a perfect time to actually calibrate these questions.
Yeah.
Because this applies to both of us.
Okay.
What is something Sudanese people or people, your country, what is something they do that you haven't seen anybody else do?
Yo, shit. Do I want to snitch on our people?
Yeah, go for it. I'll say, I think last time I already said what I've seen is that Sudanese are the only people I know that will have a living room where there's no couches and it's all beds. It's all twin beds. It's like 6 twin beds.
Yeah.
And like everyone is chilling on a twin bed.
That's right.
There's no couches. Everyone has a bed.
Everybody's welcome. Like people just crash.
Everyone's horizontal all the time. What were you gonna say though?
No, but I was just literally just giving me flashbacks to Sudan right now. Holy shit. But something that only Sudanese people do. I won't talk about the milk thing. The wedding milk.
Wait, what's the wedding milk thing?
You didn't know about that?
Go. Talk about it. What do you mean? That's what this whole podcast is for.
Yo.
You have to talk about it.
Yo, my Sudanese.
I don't even know this shit. I'm embarrassed. I'm not gonna ask you.
Yo,
so
I
what's
didn't know.
that
This is what I heard. So I heard when Sudanese people get married, like traditionally, like I don't know if it's back home. I guess maybe they're doing it here too.
Seems like already that it is not a here thing.
Yo, dude.
You haven't heard of the milk thing?
Yo, somebody comment. If you seen this shit here, like let me know because I can't do this. When I get married, like
Do tell.
Okay, so what happens is right before like you guys get married and like actually just walk off the wedding or whatever, like there's like things that are brought to the bride and groom in the middle of the ceremony, including 2 cups of milk. And the milk, you're supposed to like drink it and actually spit at the other person. So as the groom, like on my wedding day, in front of everybody, I have to spit in your face. Not you, but you know.
In your wife's face.
In my wife's face. And my wife has to spit it in my face. Yeah.
Dude, imagine you drink the milk, you put it in your mouth, she swallows, and then you go, yeah, she don't spit. And everyone, it kills, and you get a standing O, and everyone carries you out into the getaway car.
Holy
or whatever, just married. Yeah,
dog.
She don't spit.
You might
that's
be
crazy.
Escorting you somewhere else with those dancing coffins.
What the fuck?
The dancing coffin guys. They might kill you, bro, if you say something like that in a Sudanese wedding.
Oh, 100%.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
first of all, I wouldn't even know how to say it.
And that
like,
sword is too close. You know that sword that they have?
Yo, like the dancing sword that's ready to use as a weapon any
Have you
second.
mentioned that before?
The dancing sword?
Yeah.
No. Pretty much Arabs do this too in general. They dance with the sword.
Oh, for real?
Like like
I'll say
they have
it.
a sword. The Debki people, like the
Yeah.
Lebanese, they do this. Like it's a sword. One guy's got a drum. Dug, dish, dug, and it's like that Lebanese Debki Greek dancing opa. It's all clearly
that's like-
comes from the same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone has their arms.
Yo, how come those
It's
guys
so merry though.
How come those mans never invite me to one of those parties, bro? I would kill it. I'd be
Because
so
you're
about-
fucking bro. You're hanging out with too many Somalis, bro.
Yo,
All right.
gang shit, baby. Where ya?
That's because you're opening every. Yo, where ya?
baby. Where ya, baby? Where my
Yo,
mollies
when,
at?
when you're linking me up to that wedding, where ya?
Yo, baby, mollies, bro. Mad love, baby.
You gotta stop telling Greek people, yo, your sister's nice, eh? They don't like that, Sam. Yo, your sister's nice still.
Nice, still as fam.
Oh my god, dude, this Toronto shit kills me.
Oh, I know another thing that Sudanese people do. When I went to Sudan, I didn't realize like people didn't have job titles. Like people are just whatever you need them to be, like at that time. So like
As required?
As required. So just say you need some freaking wiring done. All you have to do is go outside, walk to the nearest curb, and just ask the nearest like 3 guys. All of a sudden, they freaking start organizing themselves. There's like a leader, one person with expertise, one guy is doing like.
They're like,
whatever the
look,
fuck
guys,
thing is."
who knows what a wire is? One guy puts his hand up. He's like, okay, you come to the left. Right? We're going to start with that.
Yeah.
Good.
And one guy's like making the tea for everybody.
Yeah.
But that's literally everybody does everything. Yo, it's
Bro, that's like the U.S. South Mexican day laborer style.
bro, that's it.
You go to Home Depot in the morning, get yourself a day laborer.
Have you been to
Who
South
can
America?
do the plumbing? You know what I mean?
Have you been to South America?
South America, no. I mean, no. Mexico is technically North America, right?
Where have you been? You been to Mexico?
Yeah.
Where in Mexico?
Cancun.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so embarrassed.
Hey, yo, me too, bro.
Oh, bro.
Cancun gang, bro. They hate us out there.
Cancun. So many Canadians out there, man.
Bro,
Wasn't that the
crazy.
worst? That's when you know it's such a waste of money and time to be at a resort. When you go there and every motherfucker's from Montreal or Etobicoke. You're like, what?
Real
Like,
shit, bro.
you're
seen
either
every
from
rapper
Jersey or Montreal. Like, it's only us pockets of people that come here.
That's it.
And it's the fakest reality, you know?
It's so fake, bro. But I can't lie, man. Like,
It's nice for 4 days.
It was
It's nice
my
for 4 days.
first time leaving anything except, like, to Sudan.
Wait, so you've only been to Sudan and Mexico outside of Canada?
At Dubai at one time. I'll tell you really quickly. So I went to.
I'll tell you my life story. Just
Yeah, I'll just go through everything. So birth was. No, I'm just kidding.
I came out with that fucking
I was like
James Harden beard.
James
huh?
Hart. Yo, this is nice, eh? I can't lie, bro. This
Bro, I can't with a beard like that. I
Yeah.
would also have the delusion that I could ball.
No,
So
you know what-
I get you. You know what I mean? With a beard like that, you're like, okay, I could. I've seen
the
Harden
secret
do
is
this.
to lose your hairline.
Oh, yo, bro, trust
Yeah.
me, way ahead of you, bro.
You gotta get a sacrifice. Like, you have to go and just make an offer.
Bro, I have. Have you seen my stand up? I have
seen many of
15
your
minutes
clips of
on
your
hair
stand-up.
loss.
You talk about hair loss all the time.
Oh, I have 15 minutes. One time I got off a show and someone in my London show, and they're like, good to see you're really into that self-deprecating stuff, huh? I'm like, fuck you,
I
man.
was talking about your wife, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, fuck up.
Yeah, so I was 16 when I went to Sudan the last time, which is like 11 years ago. I'm 27. So I had no idea, like, I didn't remember what Sudan was. So the layover was 2 days in Dubai. So I get to Dubai. I step out the plane. It's in July. I'm burning. I'm like, yo, it's
And sweating
so
like crazy.
hot, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I spent 2 days in Dubai talking to people pretending to know English. Yes, brother. Yes, I know it's English. Yes. And they took me to-
Wait. You didn't know English?
No, pretending to know. Like, they pretended to know English.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, everybody acts like they know English out there. I'm like, can you just direct me to the one guy who does, bro? Like, stop pretending.
Yeah, Hollywood, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The helicopter. Yes.
Yes,
I'm like, what?
yes. Go. Yes. Uber. يا أخي بتكلم أنا يا drive.
This guy just saying random fucking
Yeah,
English
you're
words.
just saying words every now and then.
Madonna.
Madonna, brother, Madonna. Madonna.
Like, nigga, where's the airport?
Yeah, right.
Nah, so I get there, spend 2 days there, and
What'd you do? Did you ball and? I'm obviously you didn't
shit.
ball, but did you like do the sand dune or the jet ski, or did you just go to the mall with like 20 floors?
I was alone. I was 16 years old. I was alone in like this was before Dubai really got that like.
Oh, gotcha,
it was
gotcha.
fully there. Like
Yeah.
the Burj was just built, so I get there and like just hanging out. I bought some Baskin Robbins for $17.
He's doing all right for
You know what I
17,
mean?
as Dubai does.
The thing is, when I got to Sudan 2 days later, it was the same heat. The diffdifference is when I stepped
It's
out
dry,
the plate,
though.
they took the air, bro. What happened? There's no air. I couldn't breathe for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, because bro, it's Sudan. Actually, I found it easier. It's a dry
Really?
heat. It's
Really?
a dry heat. Whereas the Gulf is like it's like a wetter heat.
Maybe
You know, the Arab Emirates. Like I've been to Qatar for some days,
Yeah.
and it was like I remember getting off the plane and the bus. It's when you step off the plane,
Yeah.
and you walk on the tarmac to the bus that takes you to the shuttle bus. And I remember the shuttle, as I was walking the shuttle bus, I noticed the shuttle bus had so much condensation on the outside because it's heavily AC'd on the
That's
inside.
right, that's right.
And it's heavily humid on the out. It's so much condensation, it was dripping as if it was raining. It collected and it was fully in droplet. I'm like, as soon as you get up, it's like you're breathing a cup of water.
That's
you know?
exactly what I sounded like, bro. Like I just couldn't breathe at all.
But then Sudan is a lot drier heat, which
Man.
actually I think is a lot
I had
easier
a
to
panic
cope with.
attack in Sudan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, all my Sudanese niggas know this shit. Yo, it barely rains in Sudan, but when it does, like the world
It's torrential.
is ending.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the world.
yeah.
I had
It's
no
jungle rain. I've been there, bro. It's jungle rain. And,
Dude, I had these Nikes, right? And like I was just love them and I was not wearing them, whatever. And I start to feel rain coming down, like walking through the market. And dude, all of a sudden I'm like knee deep, like freaking in mud. Like I swear to you, I'm pulling one leg out at a time.
Oh.
One leg at a time because the water's melting the mud on the ground.
Yeah, man.
And I didn't know that.
Bro, I remember my Safinja, like your flip flop. Every time I would pick it up, it would be a 3 feet thick, like outline of mud of weight that came up with it, of like fresh mud, because it's all turab, like
Facts.
dirt, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
It was so funny because my family was talking shit when I got there. They were like laughing at me. They're like, "Look at him wear socks."
Yeah, right. You
I'm like, I
dumbass.
didn't get it. I'm like,
You're about to get dirty, bro. You know where you can never run out of Q-tips? Places like Sudan, man. Just the air has so much dirt in it. Every time you take a shower, you could take 3 showers a day,
Yeah.
and never get the dirt off. Like,
Oh my God.
there's turab. It's always in the air.
Yeah.
I'd clean out my ears, and they're always dirty in Sudan. Like,
Holy shit.
it just makes you realize how much dust is just always in the air.
That's crazy.
And
bro.
you're sweating, and it's sticking, and you got to shower a million times in places like that, man.
What would you do if you lived in Sudan? Like, what would be your job?
Me?
Yeah, and don't say engineer.
I'd probably do some sort of business thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something
I
that
don't
like ran itself and I would just be around. My Arabic is not that good. I mean, I could definitely be there for like 6 months and just be totally like fluent good. I'm already fine there.
Yeah.
But like 6 months I could be like, you wouldn't know the difference.
You want to be a rickshaw driver? Don't lie, fam. You didn't try that? It looks fun. for,
No,
like-
bro. What the fuck?
That looks fun. For
I'm
like
doing
16,
exactly what I want to do
17.
right here. You think I want to go to Sudan and drive a rickshaw, dog?
Bro, listen, bro.
You know what's weird about
talking shit.
Sudan?
It's so fire. It
I
looks
remember
so sick.
it's fun. It's a
Yeah.
freedom. It's like Sudan reminds me of the South.
Yes,
The
I
South
can
of
see that.
America.
I can see that.
Just free.
I can see that.
It's just a freer vibe to it. But what's awesome about Sudan is that people like you and me who grew up here,
Yeah.
as always, the black African, we
Yeah.
look weird. They don't know what we are,
Yeah,
so
they're
you
like,
get
what the fuck
guesses.
is this?
But different.
Yeah.
But there, no one looks at you twice. Isn't that the best feeling ever, bro?
It's amazing, bro.
It's like you're hiding in plain
Real
sight.
shit.
Yo, it's literally that's
only-
the best feeling about Sudan.
The only thing that sucks about it is you have no excuse. Like here, like just say you wake up, you can start blaming like systemic shit going on.
Racism or
Like, yeah, racism, fucking whatever, just classism, whatever is not allowing you to push forward the 1%. Back there, you have no excuses, dog. Everyone looks like you. Everyone's your same freaking complexion, same everything. You gotta get it, bro. You gotta get the money, man.
But the idea of get it is different there. I said this, like every one of my cousins is either an engineer or a doctor, and 80% of them are unemployed. The way it works
Yeah.
in Sudan is everybody becomes an engineer or doctor.
Right. That's right.
But the degrees only from Jamiat al-Khartoum, like University of Khartoum and Jamiat al-Sudan. Only if you get things from those two count, but there's 100 second and third level colleges that everyone gets medical and engineering degrees at, and no one is working. I've been to the villages.
Yeah.
All my cousins are just like on a bed under the tree, just in the chilling. They all have engineering degrees. All of them are. There's no jobs.
That's
one
crazy.
guy teaches English in the village over, so he books it over there. But he has an engineering degree.
If they want, bro, I'll go over there and just fucking break shit, bro. Get these guys something to do.
Bro, man, I miss it now, man. But the problem was every time I was going, no one cool was showing me anything.
Yeah.
But now my older sister's husband, he grew up in Sudan, and like they want to move there. They're building a house there right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, he grew up there as a batch. Like he grew up there, and then he was a bachelor there, and he moved here like in his early 30s. You know what I mean?
Shit. Okay.
So it's like he knows Sudan. He's cool. He's in the know.
Yeah.
He knows cafes in Khartoum. He knows shit, and they want to go live there. Which I'm excited as fuck for, because every time I would go there, every time growing up, we'd go to the Khartoum. We have an apartment.
Yeah.
And I would just be sitting there all day. If my dad might have a friend, I'll go with my dad to a cousin he knows that has kids.
Yeah.
Or I'll go to the villages and just be around family.
Yeah. You're like a pet.
Yeah, literally just seeing the sights, going around, being Canada boy, like a little prince.
Wow.
Like a little. That's the funny thing the weirdest thing about Sudan.
You get offered all these women.
Did you grow up in? I went when I was younger, so I didn't get that.
Oh, okay.
I went when I was 10, 15, and 18, pretty much.
Oh shit.
But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
Something about like when you go there and like everyone's.
Yeah. Did you grow up in public housing here in Canada?
Yeah, 100%. I still block, baby. I can't say the block, but you already know what it is, baby.
But you grew up like that,
my whole life. Yeah, I actually lived in. I actually grew up in the Oakwood area, right? Born there, I guess. And then from like 2 to 4, I actually lived around here. I won't say it, but it's right around here.
Okay. Yeah, don't put my shit on blast.
Yeah. Yo, and my Scarborough man's like, I was only born in the West End, fam. I'm Scarborough.
You got people on there like, what,
Dog, fam,
what?
Yo, I had no control of that, fam. I would have boxed my parents. I swear to God, fam.
Yo, you got your enemies fucking sharpening knives right now, bro.
Yo.
They're coming up for you.
It's serious. No, but yeah, I lived in Scarborough most of my life. I lived in like 9 different housings.
Yeah, okay. In London, we jumped between 3.
3, yeah.
3. The last one we spent the most time in was the cheapest. They all went like a little cheaper.
Yeah.
The last one was called Limberlost, which is what pretty much I grew up in.
Limberlost.
It's called Limberlost.
That's a very depressing
That's like
name.
London's shitty neighborhood. That and Bully and a couple
baby,
other ones.
that LL. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, they call it. It was 1481 Limberlost. So you see niggas with 1481 neck tattoos and shit. Yo, 1481, but like.
Shout out to 1481 gang, baby.
1481. But man, it was the weirdest dynamic was living there, and like all of the adjacent neighborhoods were middle class.
Yeah.
And that's in the middle you have the subsidized low income housing.
Yeah.
That's my living dynamic.
Yeah.
The public school I went to was mostly middle class, and then the Limberlost kids, who everyone sees walk. Everyone knows you're like, it's clear, that's where you are, and it's like we're all friends and whatnot, but it's like you're home first, and then we go into Limberlost.
Damn.
It was pretty much, now that I look back, it was pretty much the Somalians in Sudan. It's pretty much all the black kids would go to Limberlost, and a couple of black kids were like African American black.
Yeah.
So they lived in the middle. They were like generations back and whatever.
Yeah.
They're like middle class, white mom. And I was like, damn, they're black and they have a garage.
Oh shit.
But bro, the weird, that was, to me, a kid, you were rich if you had a garage.
Yeah.
If you had a double garage, get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Dog, I swear to God, that's facts. If you had a garage,
oh my God, bro. In my mind, to a young poor kid, a garage is like, oh, bro. But the weirdest thing was living in that and then going to Sudan, to the Hilla, the villages, and now you're Canada boy. Oh, the prince is here. The Canada prince is here. Oh, he'll speak English. People are trying to see you. Yeah. They're looking over fences to see you. You look back, they run off giggling.
Facts. They don't know that you owe your boy $27 for like a year.
Yeah, right, bro? I was literally like, I'm poor and now I'm rich. Now I'm royalty, more than rich.
100%.
You know what I mean? I'm literally like, whoa, there's that kid. They're coming to see me.
Yeah.
The adults aren't fucking with me. It's like, oh, they're the Canada family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's big, Mo.
And it's so, and then you go back to subsidized housing for the school year. Just be like, in Sudan, I'm fucking killing it. You guys don't even know. If I was in Sudan right now, I'd be fucking killing it, man. People have respect for me back in the village. Fucking.
I'm a fucking prince, bro.
Yeah, right? Yo, I'm fucking royal. Okay, but I'm not going to be able to get this sex ed permission slip signed, though.
Real shit.
But I'm royal back in Sudan.
Fucking royal.
That was the weirdest shit, bro.
That was sick.
Going there being privileged as fuck and being the opposite here.
I'd fucking milk that shit. I'd look at people that's like, oh, just do that shit on purpose.
Like you, what? You spit on the ground?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm completely kidding. My mom would have punched me right in the face. No, like, I actually really liked Sudan. It actually started to get me mad because I started to realize it was so dope. And like, my family just came back from Egypt and they're showing me the pictures and it's kind of the same.
It's
like
a
almost the
little
same
better
environment.
off Sudan.
Yeah,
Egypt.
in terms of just like them like taking care of like that architecture, that old history.
Yeah, like I have
everything
actually
that.
like cobblestone or brick ground.
Exactly.
Sudan, it's all turab and then tarmac here.
Yeah. And I'm
It's
like,
all,
there's so much potential here,
dirt.
bro. It's potential though.
Yeah, bro, as I get older, last time I went there was Christmas break between first and second year university.
Nice.
So I was 18.
Yeah.
And I just spent 2 weeks there. Didn't even fix my jet lag. Would be watching shit all night and sleep all day. It was a waste of time. But as I get older, it's been a little over 10 years. I'm like, man, I really want to go. I'm waiting for them to go.
Yeah.
So I have a place to stay, and I have like the guy showing me around too, showing me the sick shit. You know.
I was fucking killing Sudan in terms of fucking basketball. I got there, and the first thing I did, we were driving by, we saw an Adidas store, and I was like, what? Isn't it full of?
But you pulled up, you're like, it's Adibas,
It's
with a B,
Adibas.
and it has half a Nike check at the end. You're like, oh, Adi Nike.
Exactly. Adibas al Nike.
Yeah. From Syria. It's the same. Wallahi, it's the same.
It's the same thing, bro.
Wallahi, nafs al-thing, man. Wallahi, it's the same.
This guy's freaking going off to you. But like, he finally, like, he sold me the basketball, and I was playing
The
ball,
shoes or the actual ball?
an actual ball.
Yeah.
Because I was killing it in freaking Sudan. Because there's only like,
It's called spalfing.
Yeah.
Oh, spalfing with an F.
there's only like X amount of people that played in Sudan. So I was there killing it. They're freaking in Sudan. Everyone is 6 foot plus. Like literally everyone's 6 foot plus, and they're all playing soccer. And I'm like, you guys have no idea what you guys are missing on. Like I'm giving these guys moves. They have no idea what they're doing. I felt like fucking Jordan out there.
Yeah.
Like fucking Jordan. Just
Just breaking ankles.
breaking ankles, bro.
You had Kobe's ankle guy out there. Like,
Yeah.
this kid's got a future.
And they're all like 7'8", so I felt like Nike Mike, just dribbling around like kneecaps.
I wasn't playing. I played soccer one time and I tried. You know that thing everybody does in soccer where you go over it and you flick the thing and it goes over you?
That's right.
And one time I was in this camp. Dude, one time me and my brother were in this camp. This is the time we went when we were 15.
Yeah.
My dad put us in a camp that's like for kids out of Sudan, like the expat Sudani kids camp. I'm like, sick. We're going to meet all these people. Dude, it's 90% kids who grew up in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's like
Wow.
they're all just speaking Arabic and
Wow.
regular Sudani culture. We thought it was going to be the Americans and the Belgians and the fucking this and that. There
They're
was
just
like
regular.
a couple English.
That's
They're
it.
all just like Arab niggas, right? And I remember I wanted to do that thing in front of them and I failed. Oh, and they laughed at me. The one guy who really hated that I was from Canada, he's like, ah! He laughed the hardest. You know what I mean? You could tell. You know those
Yeah, you
those
laugh with
hateful
your
ass
soul.
niggas?
Yeah.
That Canada boys fucking sucks.
This guy heard his crush brought you tea.
Yeah,
Oh, you
right?
fucking asshole.
Fucking.
Oh, that's another thing in Sudan. Like, yo, I don't know. Is that a universal thing? If
What,
like a
crushes?
girl brings you tea at like somebody's house, it's like a big deal. Like it's like they might be like trying to.
She's trying to wife you.
Yeah.
She's looking for a partner for the rest of her life.
That's right.
And she gives tea to the one she wants.
I'd be walking in Sudanese home like,
Yeah. Niggas parched out here.
where's your daughters?
yeah. Line them up.
Light them up.
Give me green. Give me red. I want tea. Give it head. On the point. You just do the WAP lyrics.
Nah, that's crazy, man.
Oh, and the third question
Yeah.
was, Who is, and this is, I don't even know, but let's spitball and talk about this.
Yeah.
So the first question was, did you get beat? And looking back, was it?
Oh, was it like, did it work?
Did it work? And well, we got through that.
Yeah.
You say it worked.
Yeah.
And I mean,
100%.
look at you now. You're in a basement doing a podcast. Look at you now, baby.
Can you only imagine? That's what's up.
Number 2, what's the thing you've only seen Sudani people do?
I think we talked about that, yeah.
Number 3 is, who is the butt of jokes for Sudani? Always when Sudani, like, who's our rival, our nemesis? Who's that person we're always making fun of? Besides the Jews. Because, like,
Dude, my show hasn't dropped yet, bro.
Dude, all the Arab countries have that. Let's not fucking deny that. You go to Sudan, this guy Yehudi? This guy a Jew?
I am a Canadian. I have separated myself here in this discussion. I love the Jewish community.
Bro, that's how it is over there. Man, this guy Yehudi, man, this guy is... That's how it is. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how it is. You can't deny it.
That's exactly
whether you want to stand on the left or the right of it. I'm saying what is.
That's exactly why I had to put my foot down and leave. I couldn't tolerate that shit anymore, man. That's what happened.
Yo, this man is gonna get signed. This man is willing to play ball.
Yo, Complex,
and is the only thing.
Complex Canada, boy.
Yo, get him. We'll work with you.
Shalom, baby.
But who do you think it is, though? Like, actually,
from the
Ethiopians?
Sudanese people I chill with.
Yeah.
It's
like
Egyptian.
in Sudan.
Oh, in Sudan.
Yeah. Okay, actually, forget in Sudan.
Sudan,
I'm making this up as I go. Forget Sudan.
If it's in Sudan, it's probably other Sudanese people. We fucking hate on each
Oh,
other's
for
tribes.
sure.
100%.
Bro,
Yeah.
my mom growing up, she'd be like, don't hang around white people. White people are bad.
Yeah.
Abbas, white people are bad. Okay? Don't. Okay? And then she'd be like, Abbas, don't hang out with Somalis, man. Somalis are bad. So don't hang out with Somalis. And then she's afraid because she has a fear. She's sheltered.
Yeah.
So she has a fear of everyone.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, what? You're like, who am I supposed to hang out with? Like, you said don't hang out with anybody. Like,
That's
Sudanis are good. She's like, Sudanis are the worst. Sudanis are the worst. Like, I'm like,
That's
what
100%.
the fuck? So literally, who the fuck? Asians. My mom, wallahi, very, this boy, very Asian. She just has a thing, smart, follow him.
Oh, really? That's what's up.
Yeah. Like, just does untrustful of white people, other African, Sudani people.
So just Asians. She just
Asians.
That's it.
Asians, yeah. And then what's funny is my good friends in Waterloo, where I went to school, a lot of Asians.
Yeah.
My Chinese buddy, who grew up in Hong Kong and came, he's like, bro, my mom told me if you see a black person, walk the other way.
Holy shit.
And my mom was saying, hang out with the Asians. His mom was saying, run from the black people.
Holy shit. Yo, man.
These are all facts, bro.
It's documented, bro. It's fucking
facts, bro.
It's facts.
But you're saying with your boys here,
Pardon?
Egyptians, your boys always going in
fucking
on
Egyptians. Yeah, because I look at them as like, I don't know. We were both like kind of two kingdoms at once. And then I kind of look at them as like the ones that kind of like really lost. Like in terms of just like,
bro,
y'all weren't the Egyptians. Y'all were the Egyptians.
Here's the reality, and I want to agree with you because I'm Sudani.
Yeah.
But dog, we're never gonna win this argument. They got the pyramids and the Sphinx.
Yo,
we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win this. They have mummies, bro. We're not gonna win this. I mean, I love Sudan. You know, I love it, but they got the Great Pyramid of Giza, dog.
Yo, man, we have rules,
Tutankhamun,
bro.
nigga. Tutankhamun.
Fuck Tutankhamun.
Yeah, you know, fuck. I actually saw him I saw him in a museum. He's small as fuck, man. I thought it was Tory Lanez wrapped up. You know? Holy shit. I was like, who's this, Tory?
Bro, I'll box to fuck Tutankhamun, bro.
The Egyptians are gonna go in. That's who runs Complex. Is Egyptians.
Oh, Allah.
You think you aligned yourself correctly, bro? You're done, dog.
Yeah.
They're all Egyptians.
No, I actually love white Egyptians. I just fuck with them because they're just like, they just have the other side of the Nile. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, this is a real question.
Yeah.
The whole Palestine-Israel thing. You doing political science.
What the fuck is going?
No. I don't want to ask you your side of this. Calm down, bro. I know it's such a weird thing where it's like, yo, I don't want to get. Chill. We're literally. What I want to know in political science.
Yeah.
Do they go when they teach you about this stuff? Do they side with any one side, or are they actually objective with the whole beef?
No, they're.
Would you have profs be like, well, it's clearly A, or well, it's. Do people push you towards thinking like this or that, or are they actually like, this is a humanitarian crisis, X, Y, and Z?
From like most profs and most teachers I've had, they've been very objective.
Yeah.
Like, I can't lie. Like, they've been like, kind of, some of them have been like immigrants themselves.
Yeah.
And so
like Palestinian immigrants themselves?
I wouldn't say they weren't Palestinian, but they're maybe like Iraqis or maybe
Okay,
one guy's like
yeah,
a Spanish dude.
Gotcha.
Who just kind of like knows the world or whatever. So
knows the world.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. But yeah, it kind of really depends on how you word it too, because I got in trouble for the way I worded something too. And it wasn't even like, I got like literally bad marks for the way I worded it.
Tell me, how did you word? What was the thing you were saying?
It was during the time of like when Iran was being threatened by war.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wrote a paper of like, is Iran being demonized or something like that? And the prof brought me in and he was like, oh, like, what are you trying to say in this paper? Like, are you trying to say Iran is completely innocent? I was like, whoa, dude, I know, I'm asking the question. I said,
oh,
dude,
dog, I'm pretty. Yeah.
I have no idea.
That's so funny.
I'm like first year, I'm like 19. I'm just trying to pick, like, all of high school, they're like, yo, pick a controversial topic. I'm like, okay, like 19. I only know like 7 countries.
And then in university, like, whoa.
Yeah, dude, what the hell? I'm like, yo, my bad, bro. From now on, I'm just going to make fucking papers on how great the freaking I don't even know, like the discovery to Canada was. Like, that's it. Like, simple, basic Canadian friendly shit. That's why I started to write. I'm like, I don't have time to deal with writing edgy papers.
Yeah. This whole my little brother does labor studies, so he writes that stuff. I read he's real good writer.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to try to go to law school.
Tell him I'm better, bro.
Yeah,
no
imagine.
cap,
Bro, his profs urged him to try to publish 2 of his essays. He wrote this whole essay about how the WNBA is like super disparaged and stuff.
Oh, that's sick.
Like, and I like read it and like proofread it. I was just learning shit, looking for there with an EYRE instead of an IER. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't adding anything at all.
That's
hilarious. But yo, you know what's I sometimes post TikTok videos, and like, about any topic, some guy will randomly comment, yo, what do you think about Palestine and this? And then it'll be like a whole sub-comment culture thing happening of that. And I'm like, this is the weirdest question of our time.
Yeah,
this Palestine-Israel thing. It's like, here is a group of people clearly winning and a group of people clearly losing.
Yeah.
That's, for me, from a third-party point of view looking at it. A group of people clearly winning and a group of people clearly losing.
That's right.
And like, if you're pro-Israel or if you're pro-Palestine, can't you see the fact that this is the dynamic? It's not a 50-50 dynamic of like back and forth. Yeah. It is a clear winner, and it's not treated like that. It's treated like, yeah, well, you know, that's their land. It's like the weirdest thing ever. But apparently that land has to be ally owned because it separates. It's like in a critical place in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. You know, if like it becomes Palestinian reigned or like controlled, and then they're very like allies with everything around them. Then the Middle East becomes a collective. And that's like super. And I don't know anything. This is literally what your degree is in. But it's not the fear that they need. The U.S. will always support Israel because it is a satellite power for them in the middle of a sketchy region.
100%. It's smart. I like if from.
Oh no, from a strategic point of view, 100%.
Strategic point is it's completely smart. It's exactly what you said. Is it gives them a foothold in that as well. It's also just like a lot of things too, man. Like a lot of the lobbies before the Second World War.
Yeah. Is it so the Second World War? Yeah. They gave the Jews that land. But and we're like, my bad kind of thing?
It was actually before. It was actually like they were kind of promised before the actual War II was fully going.
But on what basis? Because they were saying this is our land based in the book?
I think, don't quote me guys.
Nobody's going to.
But I think it's more like they actually got like a lobby together, like a bunch of funds together, and they actually lobbied. I don't know if it was the English. I don't know if it was the English and someone else, but like I remember it allowed the others to get more funding during the war, and then after they were promised the land. It wasn't the decision didn't come after the war. It was before the war, basically.
So this is an agreement that happened totally outside of the territory.
That's correct. Because you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
And then now people are like, no, it's their land. The book said it was their land.
You know what's funny? That
it's like, so we 80 years ago or whatever it was, we're like, okay, move in now. Yeah. Because like what? You know what I mean?
But hey man, whatever.
But everyone who's like Israeli is like they can't. I actually know Israeli people that are like, yeah, that occupation's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know people like that because they have
man.
birthright and they can go there and they can see what's happening.
Bro,
They obviously, when you arrive, they go, look at what the Palestinians. This is the list of the Israelis who've all died at the hands of Palestinians. Obviously, that's the angle they hit you with.
Absolutely.
You know, they don't show you the human side of people.
Absolutely.
You just see them as like vermin on the other side of the wall with rocks, and everyone here has a bulletproof vest.
It doesn't even make sense because, like, if you believe like border territories changes the value to most humans, like it just doesn't. Why would this land that was created by us change the way we act? It's not. Everybody just has different values, and like that's really all it is. But I was actually gonna tell you something else about Sudan and connecting that point. Was Sudan
get off of Israel?
Yeah.
Bro, this is.
I'm really trying my best.
I'm not trying to fuck with you.
No, I'm just.
I literally never have once on this podcast I think talked about this.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, I got the political science guy. I got the guy who knows. This is the first time I wouldn't be.
No, I was gonna say one thing I didn't know if this was true or not about Sudan was that it was a possibility that the Jewish people of Europe were gonna actually consider Sudan. They
wouldn't, man. You know, Jews don't do well in heat, bro.
No, it was on like
that was never gonna work.
It was on the basis of something like where Moses' people were originally like located, like analyzed or whatever. But that could have been us. But yeah, man, you're absolutely right. I'm trying to steer this conversation.
No, but imagine it was us, and then now we'd be in a similar situation, and people being like, "Well, it was their land. It was promised to them." It's like.
Nah, man. Like, no. At the end of the day, bro. Like, I don't want to dive too much deep into it, but at the end of the day, everybody like this is all like higher up power. Like, you know what I mean? This is all
just. It seems to me like the people are pro Palestine and the corporations are pro-Israel.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's not really like that. Like you said, like your friend wasn't like, I want to go in there and like pulverize these poor people or whatever. It's more like this was literally like the leadership when and the corporations are all supporting this. And like now it's just become a system of it. And like even us, man, like even as Muslims, bro, we got to do better to support our Palestinians as well. Like we got to just, I don't know. I just feel
it's tough nowadays. You don't know where to give your money or time. You don't know you don't have anybody on the floor on the other side who tells you, yo, we got it.
And that's
you just trust their email. Thank you for your thing.
Imagine being a Palestinian. You have no government, right? It's just the same thing. Like you can't even.
Somalians been there for a minute.
yo,
Palestinians need to start asking Somalians how they did it. You know?
Bro, give my Palestinians some fucking waterways and they're fucking jacking some boats.
I even forgot about the pirates. One time I googled Somalia and it was like in Wikipedia it said Somalia is considered a failed state.
Fuck whoever wrote that shit, bro. Somalia ain't no failed state, bro. Are you crazy?
Bro, in the sense of their government failing.
No, absolutely. I know what you're saying.
Yes.
But fuck them.
I made me, bro, some of my closest friends are Somali. What do you think? It doesn't change anything. It's just funny. Because now when they argue, like, I'll talk shit with Somalian friends. Shut up, this, shut up.
That's right.
And I should say, shut up, that. I'm like, nigga, you a failed state.
That's right. Is America a failed state for having slavery?
Probably.
For killing natives and doing all this crazy
That's Canada, you're thinking.
What do you mean?
Canada, bro. Didn't you, the 60s sweep?
No, I'm saying like you're saying both. What I'm saying is like both.
Yeah, I mean, that Native American genocide happened in this whole continent.
Oh, that's what I was saying, yeah.
It wasn't just
No, but I first said America, and then you said, you mean Canada. Like, it was in America. I'm saying both.
Yeah, 100%. I was just thinking about the slavery.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Like, Canada didn't do slavery. They specialized.
They did have slavery.
Canada has slavery?
That's another thing.
This is the unknown shit.
Canadian history starts off with, and we open our gates to the slaves of the South. No, that's
They took refuge in our land through the Underground Railroad.
And it was the same. It was like a domino effect. So the same reason we didn't need slavery as much and we legalized it, I don't think it was because we're better people. Even though I love being like Canadian, I'm so proud of being Canadian. But like the idea is,
you can't have a slave in the cold.
And then like that's why the North was more pro like abolishment, like
because the land, it wasn't fertile like the South. Where they're like, yo, we need labor.
Which actually needed it, of course, advocated
was
for
pro
it more.
For it, yeah.
So like, that's why when you look at these things, you don't look at it. Oh, this is a better guy or like a worse guy. This is just circumstance, environment, economy.
Word.
It's fucked. Like people are fucked, man. That whole slavery shit's fucked, man. How do we get
Bro,
here,
if you look back-
holy shit, bro. We talk about slavery, fucking Israel. What
Bro,
else
we
we
talk
want to
about,
talk about?
yeah, right.
Yeah, what else we want to go to?
Obviously, the Illuminati.
You want to talk about Tory and Meg? Like
Who's Tory Meg?
Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion?
Oh, how he shot her in the foot twice and
Yeah.
she didn't press charges.
We don't know that, bro. I don't know. I'm just kidding, bro.
Yeah,
That's
actually, I couldn't care
fucked
less
up,
about
man.
that shit, man.
Yeah, all I know, the truth will come out soon, and
About what, Tory and Meg? Are
Yeah.
you waiting on it with like fucking?
yeah,
you don't even care
I'm a-
about COVID.
I was a fan of both of their music, bro. I was actually a fan of them dating.
Oh,
so
they were
this-
dating.
They were dating too,
Oh,
bro.
that's
And,
why.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that, bro. Do you
I was-
follow these celebrity dating shit?
A
You follow
little
this
bit.
shit?
I follow anybody Toronto, so I was like really like a big fan of Tory Lanez, man. Like killing it, bro. Like his I think his talent's crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah,
I
and then-
listened to a lot of his albums.
and
for
then
sure.
Meg, shout out to Meg because like she's
bad.
fine.
Yeah, she's bad as fuck.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
People hate on her because they say she's like tall. I'm like, I'm 6'3", nigga. Like,
What? How much taller was she than Tory? Tory's like 4'2", right?
niggas. I think people who talk about like a woman's height are worried about other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like it's man.
It's about
guys.
you. It's not about the girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, cause guys were programmed to think we should be taller. Like by default, you gotta really like be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't have a problem with this. You know, if she's a little taller,
Yeah.
you really have that conversation in your head a lot.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, so what?
Hey,
So what?
hey,
That's
that's more-
the tone.
that's
That's
more
the tone
women.
of everything you're to say.
Sound like Shining Sharp? That ain't no problem.
Yeah. So what? It's 2020.
I'm
Anything
6'9".
possible.
That ain't no problem. That's
Dude,
hilarious, man.
What do you think about this vaccine? You hear about this shit?
Oh, bro, I can't wait, bro.
Would you take it, man? The vaccine?
Fuck
Right away,
no.
first year?
Fuck no. The only way I would take it is if like there was like a guarantee you get like there's like a reset of jobs or like some benefit. You're like you get 50,000, 500,000.
Bro, if they're paying you to take it,
Yeah.
I would definitely not take it.
No, if they're like, yo, listen, we just need somebody
If they were paying big money to take it,
the
I would
first
not
person.
take it.
I'll take it, bro.
The more they pay you to take it, the
Did you not-
thicker the
did you not
paperwork
hear,
you're
bro?
signing past.
I've been living
This thick.
government housing my whole life.
We out of it now.
Tap
bro.
water is just as bad as that vaccine. I'm telling you.
Oh, bro, I only drink tap water. I feel like it makes you stronger.
I think so.
Bro, here's the thing about the vaccine that I heard, which is I don't know if these are even true sources, but the vaccine introduces non-human DNA into your body. It effectively changes
that
our
Bill Gates
DNA.
shit?
It,
Like
but
the nano?
it introduces animal DNA in effect to make us COVID proof, right? And I don't even know if past vaccines have done non-animal DNA, so this is already a thing I've already been exposed to just in my immunizations, and I don't know. But from the
So you
fear stuff that I was watching,
You just like walk around just with a fucking horse cock. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Can you like?
no, it's not necessarily a horse. Like it's like a bat, bro. Your kids are gonna have sonar.
Oh, dude.
And like 40
Fuck,
years
bro.
less life expectancy.
Bat's
bro,
having
you
a
don't
bad
know. That's the
year.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
man.
you think you just put bad DNA in you and you have a direct. This isn't fucking.
Yo,
this
Jurassic
isn't
Park.
Marvel, bro. Like
Jurassic
you have a
Park, you could
direct
do that.
quality of them. No, you know what happens? You just develop cancer fast as fuck. Your coding comes up,
Okay,
bro.
Don't lie, fam. Which animal would you like if you had to?
This
you
is
had to
the
choose
show,
one.
by the way. The show this is the vibe of it at this point.
Which animal DNA would you be like, yo, I'll take? Because like it's your only slot. You only get to choose one animal. To make
And
you
what's the
stronger.
idea? Like
Whatever. Like you get to direct.
like you absorb, you get some of their qualities. What's the like?
Yeah, you get some of the qualities. You look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you don't look exactly the same. Yeah, you know what? You pick an animal, it changes the way you look, and you can control which parts. Like, how would you control? Like, this.
So is this your way of saying you choose a horse and to get a horse?
fucking
dick?
horse cock?
This sounds all like you're going back there. You get to choose the part and
Yeah.
the thing.
That's
and,
more like a horse. Can you choose a horse?
Imagine like a stallion of some sort. Yeah, you get to choose the location and the
Yeah.
attribute. What would I choose? I don't know. I turtle comes to mind. Turtle.
Why a turtle?
Just because of their like anti-aging, like those things last forever in the water, in the air.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? They've been around for hundreds of millions. That version of species really understands survival. So maybe I would, but I don't want to be slow. I don't want to shell. So I don't know what the fucking, I mean, let's say lion. Because then I could get some of my hair back.
You're so
right?
arrogant, lion. There's like a pride thing.
No, because I can get some of my hair back.
Oh, the hair back.
Yeah, it's all mane shit. It's all vein. It's all vanity.
Can you imagine if you got a mane but you're still bald?
Oh, like from the bottom?
Yeah.
Like some Rick Ross shit, bro? That'd be the word. You know?
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think I'd pick. Fuck, man. I think a chameleon would be sick.
But here's the, what if you chose horse and you just got you got your dick shrunk and you just got a horse face? Now you got to work extra hard to get past the face.
I'm fucking Bojack the horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit. That'd be sick.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get to choose the part. So you have to choose an animal where you don't know the gamble. Oh, actually, yeah. Choose an animal where you have to choose an animal.
Yeah.
And you don't know how the features will affect you.
That's right.
It's just going to be mixed with your humanism.
That's right.
What would you go with?
Honestly, fam.
I'd probably go gorilla or something like that.
Gorilla, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's like
you
the
gotta
one,
go
'cause
ape,
more human
because you
like.
can still
Yeah.
do your regular shit.
That's right.
It's not, and then I might as well. You can be on the thin, long arm tree side of it, or the fucking D silverback side of it.
That's true.
So
Fucking throwing your shit at people.
oh,
You're
bro, fucking just imagine the most D'd guys had literal silverbacks.
That's right. That'd
And
be
girls
sick.
are just like, you'd be in the beach, the biggest guys would just be fucking, oh shit, that's a silverback. Yo, everybody chill. Yo, that was our spot. No,
you'd have
chill.
You'd have like
That nigga
niggas
got a
getting,
silverback, man. You see that nigga's back, man? Just chill, be quiet.
you'd have niggas getting like painting fake silver
Yeah,
on their back.
right? Yo, that back ain't even silver. Yo, nigga's a real silverback. And then until you think it's a real silverback, until a real silverback
The
pull
real silver
up.
come back and you're like, oh shit. Like, come on, honey, let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Fucking get the
She's
fuck
like,
outta
let's
here.
see what's happening here. I'm like, bitch.
Holy shit.
Dude, when I was we're talking about Cancun. When I was in Cancun, I still remember I saw this dude with the craziest back tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know if this dude I don't know what was happening. It was the most like dominative dynamic he had with these two small women with him.
Yeah.
First of all, the dude had, the tattoo was sick. The tattoo, first of all, he was at the everything wearing pants. He was like Euro trash.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fucking decent, okay?
Okay.
Like in the 6'4" and like, I love how people always say height and weight together. 6'4", 250, even though I never weighed him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Two of you side by side, right? This dude was okay? No shirt. And the tattoo he had on his back was, imagine an angel.
Yeah.
Like, an angel with no facial expressions. It just has the Guy Fawkes style mask. And like, just doing this pose. Watch this video if you're not watching. Doing the pose like the thinking man kind of thing.
Oh, shit.
Down on one knee.
Oh, shit.
and
Oh,
wings
shit. Oh,
coming
shit.
out.
Okay.
And it was his entire back, bro.
Oh, that's
this guy was
fire.
just grabbing this one chick, and he was just like kissing her, and she was like dancing, and we would like pull her back, and like
this
it
is
was literally like there were like small girls with
Holy
him, and
shit.
like just dominated to the max. I was like, holy fuck, what is this?
Shit,
And
I
you
thought
can't even be. I don't even want to get involved with this shit.
I thought you were still talking about the tattoo. I'm like, all that on his back?
No. This dude had, yeah, exactly. Dude, his back was
He's like
huge,
fucking
man.
pushing his leg.
It went around his arm. It was crazy. I followed that to the front.
Holy shit.
Bro, he was just like fucking pulling them and shit. I was like, this is like some Mexico.
Yo, honestly, bro, I love my Mexicans, but fuck Cancun. Cancun
Oh.
was fucked. Like, we got there, and we were leaving this club at like 2 a.m., and I was on some crazy shit. I was like, you know what? Let me walk back to the resort. Stupid idea. Don't ever do that in the country.
I
you're
did
not
that
from.
the
Yeah,
stretch of all the clubs back
Yeah.
to the stretch of the resort.
Exactly.
I've been there, yeah.
So I was walking thinking it's cool, and there was like, I guess like these openings to like go to the water. I don't know why the hell. I don't know what it is. But so I go
walk straight to the beach, right?
walk straight to the beach. So I go down.
They call it Rapist Alley.
I didn't go to that one.
Yeah.
This is
This
not
looks
that
interesting.
Story. This is not- so what's it called? It said crocodile warning. Watch out. And I was
Damn.
like, what the fuck? Crocodiles. I'm from Canada, bro. Like, we haven't seen that shit ever. So I'm like, let me see if I can
Turns
go
out
and-
crocodiles and name one of the head cartel guys.
Real
El Crocodilo. You in the wrong turf, eh? Oh, fuck, El Crocodilo. He's got crocodile boots and everything.
Holy shit. This guy, yeah, he freaking. So I get there and I'm looking at the water. It's nighttime. So I'm trying to see if there's any rustling. This is how drunk I am. I'm like, this is crazy. So all of a sudden, I hear like a whoop whoop. And I'm
Cops.
like, what the fuck? Flashlights coming. And they come down to where I am. It's just a small pier, like the small like patio. And they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just chilling. It was like 2:30 a.m. It's like, I'm in the middle of like Cancun club. And they're like, oh, you were pissing. You were pissing, senor. You're pissing in the water.
Oh, they want a bribe.
I was like, what? No, man, I didn't piss. He's like, yeah, you did. You piss everywhere. Look at the water, bro.
They want a bribe.
Look how yellow it is. I'm like, it's 2:30. Nigga, you can't see shit. He's like, you did. Hold on. Let me get our expert. So this guy fucking...
Yeah,
like,
that piss. He puts his pinky in it. It's pure. He puts it on his gums.
Pure government Toronto tap
Pure
water.
Colombian piss. My God.
So... another freaking one comes, and this time they bring like the more intimidating truck. It's like the SUV with
And
the
they're pulling up right on the beach,
right
on the sand.
the motherfucker, bro. And he's like,
We got a lone one.
dog. Mind you, like I was not near my resort, and I was not near the club. I was like in that middle, and so I was like, yo, I can't swim. That's another thing. Shout out to all my niggas who can't swim. I was scared. These guys be like, just push me in the water. That's it. End of this nigga, right? But so they were like, I also had $6. And I knew that they were trying to come for some money. Yeah, I just...
Like, at least I only got 6.
Yeah, I was living good back then. And so they were like, you need to... the other two guys come. They check the water, literally like looking at it, whatever. They're like, yeah, he peed. And they're like, oh, you need to pay the fine or you're going to jail. And I'm like, jail? What the fuck? And I'm like, no. And I love comedy.
They're like, sir, do you have 48 cents or not? You go to prison.
I love comedy. I love laughing. So I knew that this was what was happening. So I'm like, let me just fucking push this. So I was like, no. Like, oh my God. I did not, sir. I promise, Pedro. I did not fucking pee. And they're just like, yeah, you did.
See?
They're like, well, you're going to jail. And I'm like, look. I have money. And I did it so slow where they're all like, okay, how much you have? Yes, so I waited for them to say how much you have to change, like, you know, make it a money thing. I'm like, let me get the confirmation. So when I pulled out the money, I was like, oh. And
was it $6 US?
It was $6, like pesos.
Oh.
Yeah, like whatever.
I thought you had 6 converted. Like $6 worth? Or like just 6 units?
Let me tell you what was that. They looked at it and almost threw it in the water. Actually, yeah. And they were like, go.
Yeah, I knew it, bro.
They were so disgusted with me.
I knew it, of course.
I'm like, bro.
That's how every other country. Yeah. You know what's funny? You think that's like weird? No. The reality that we have some pretty, I use that loosely, consistent policing. Yeah. That's like at least not on the surface like corrupt. Yeah. In North America. That's the exception, bro. In the most places I've been in the world, it's like that.
It's like that, right?
It's like that. Where it's just like, you can never put in a report on us. Just pay us, and this is how we make our wage livable. Pay us and shut the fuck up and get out of here. That's and the world keeps turning.
Weirdest place I ever been was Miami.
Do tell, my friend. Do you run into Ricky? Ross.
What the hell? How'd you say it? Oh, you said, okay, Ricky Ross. Because it's funny. I actually met a guy named Ricky. That's part of the story.
You imagine?
That's so crazy.
Did you run into Ricky?
I was like,
oh, isn't that a coincidence?
How small is Miami, bro?
Yeah. So, oh, Ricky. Yeah, my buddy Ricky. He knows you. Yeah.
He
Ricky.
just fucking barges out the closet.
Yeah. Yo, Sammy!
Holy shit! So I get to Miami, and this is the layover from Cancun.
Bro, all the places you've been are on the way to the.
Yeah, this is how I fucking travel the world. All like $40.
I love it, man. That's how you gotta do it.
So freaking, I have the only way I can come back to Toronto in time for this job interview I have is to have an 11-hour layover in Miami.
Gotcha.
So I get there, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, how do I kill time? Let me go find some freaking like weed or something. Yeah. So I'm like, where would you find weed downtown?
They're like, sorry, brother, cocaine only.
Yeah, basically. I got downtown. It's like 9 p.m. I take the freaking like a train there, and everything's closed. There's like
9 a.m. Oh, it's a night city.
No,
bro.
9 p.m. 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah, everything is closed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? Because I'm hearing South Beach.
Yeah,
and whatever.
I've never been, but I think it's bumping all the time. I thought
where I was like. It was completely dead. And I go to this convenience store and I'm like, you know what? I ain't going to find no weed today, but let me just try to find backwoods just in case. Yeah. In case I find
a contingency. Yeah.
So I walk in the store and beside the store is this guy, and he turns to me and he has this rifle. Like, bro, I swear to God, it was like 4 feet long.
Yeah.
And
it was like the Confederacy, like Civil War rifle.
I swear to God. I'd never seen open carry, never in my life.
Yeah, okay.
So he turned to me and he's like, it's cool, I'm security. I'm like, holy shit. You're just like regular Joe, whatever. I get in the store and I see the backward prices. It says $4. Nigga, I was like, are you crazy? I'm buying like 30 of them.
Oh, any tobacco product doesn't compare to Canadian prices.
Oh my gosh. Realistically, I bought 3 packs because I only had like $80 for the rest of the trip.
That's security everywhere else, bro. Just straight up visible fire. My buddy went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
He left the resort, walked by a bank.
Yeah.
He's just 2 Jamaicans outside with just straight up shotguns.
Just straight up shotgun.
Shotguns. Like,
Yeah.
we'll spray if you try to do this thing. Like,
Holy
these aren't like pistols. These are, as Chappelle said, it's got a good spread, right?
Well,
Actually, Burr said that, right? It's got a good spread.
Spread.
Yeah. What? Actually, Chappelle said, that won't kill a man. that there's birdshot. That won't kill a man.
Dave Chappelle is fucking joke. We gotta talk about. I gotta ask you about your stand-up top 5 after this. But yeah, so I walk in the store, and it's this guy, this like Indian dude, and he notices I have a Blue Jays hat on, and he's like, "You're from Toronto?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yo, I love Toronto. I go to Caribana every year." And I was like, "Oh, you're sick. You're a sick guy."
Oh, you're blessed like that?
Yeah,
huh?
like, yeah. I stupid. I started this with
Toronto. You leaned forward, brought the shoulders in. Oh,
yeah. Because before I was walking around like a fucking tourist, just,
like a mook. Yeah.
just you know what I mean, just ready to hit the emergency call if I need to, like just calling police right away. So I asked the guy, I'm like, "How much is the backwood?" He's like, $5. Sorry, $4. I'm like, "Let me get 3 of them." And as he's handing me the pack, he's like, "I don't understand how you could how you could just smoke it without rolling it."
He said that to you?
Yeah. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "How do you just smoke it without rolling it?" And we're still holding on to the backwood.
So he's saying like, you don't have, like, you need weed to use this. Is that what he's saying?
Basically.
Okay.
So I was like,
this
what?
is not a smokable product.
Yeah, basically, he's like, "Yo, you're just gonna smoke this straight." Like basically,
you're just gonna use drugs in this. This guy's fibbing. This guy's not telling the truth at all. He's not here to, like, what the fuck? And then
what the fuck? So I'm like, "Nah, I roll it." And he's like, "Oh, you roll it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I roll it." And he's like, "If you roll it, you should talk to Ricky." And I was like, "Who's Ricky?" Dog, I kid you not. It was just like, he had to be like age like 147 years old, bro. Like, this guy was so old.
He's on that Master Roshi shit.
Master Roshi, literally. Like, is he here?
He might be back there. We'll look after.
So I what's it called, like, I walk up to him and I was like, "Yo, my man said I should talk to you." And Ricky, mind you, this whole time he's in the store pretending to look at drinks. Like, he's like,
that's so funny.
So just fucking this, "Oh, nasty."
How much you want?
Yeah. And I'm looking at the drinks too. And I'm like, "Ricky, like, I need like $20. And he's like, "You need $20? And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, I'll be back." Mind you, at this moment, I was thinking, mind you, I got to Miami less than 45 minutes ago. I went from the airport to downtown, got backwards, got weed, met like 2 people. I was like, this is the greatest city ever. I got a little ahead of myself because I forgot how old he was. This nigga took 45 minutes to bring that shit back. I thought he robbed me for $20, and I was like, "Come on, Ricky."
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Your like
do me
one
like that? Yeah.
He comes back, dog. He gives me the strongest $20 of weed I've ever smelled, and he's like, "Yeah, you should take care of Ricky." I'm like, "Why are you speaking in third person?"
You should take care of Ricky.
You should take care of Ricky. You know, Ricky did you a favor. He's speaking in third person.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
And there's the guy there with the rifle and the store owner.
This is all a fucking system. It's a fucking system. And he's like, I'm like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Yo, give me some beers." So that was my night. Like, I was just sipping beers with Ricky all night till my freaking flight at like 5 a.m.
Oh, actually, did he tell you stories?
He was telling me all these Miami stories. Crazy.
Bro, do the craziest one.
Best one.
Best one. Or the most memorable one.
Fuck.
What the fuck did Ricky... How are you going to tell people that Ricky told you the crazy Miami story and not even leave with dropping one.
No, he would just tell me about like attempted robberies. Like he had this pride, like that they've never been robbed, and that he was somehow a part of like the defense team. I'm like, Ricky, I don't think
like that operation you were in right now.
Yeah.
He's like, we've never been robbed.
We've never been robbed. I'm like, yeah, Ricky, you're really holding down the cooler.
Were they Cubans?
No. Ricky was like black. The owner was Indian, and then the guy standing outside was like Spanish. He looked like Vin Diesel.
This was the most multicultural little like.
Oh yeah, it was like Rogue One, Star
That's
Wars.
fucking awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is Ocean's 11 was fucking
X-Men, bro. Fucking immigrant, baby.
the customs
Coming
waiting
together,
area,
baby.
you know.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
I've never been to Miami, man. I've never been to Miami.
It's
I thought, in my mind, Miami is just that. Miami, in my mind, is, you know, Cancun, the resort and the club district.
Yep.
And the road between them.
That's right.
Combine, oval off that area.
That's right.
In my mind, that is just what Miami is.
He
Living
labeled it perfectly.
And nightlife.
That's
and a
right.
road in between.
Yeah. And except that they hate you more for like, if you're like the local. Locals hate
in Miami?
You. No, in Cancun, locals hate you.
Oh, okay.
In Miami, it's like everything's chill.
Yeah.
But I guess in
because you're in America,
like,
right?
Yeah. Cancun's are like, oh, you guys come here and just fucking like trash.
You know what the weirdest thing about Cancun was? And I remember when did you go?
I was like 24.
Okay. This wasn't long ago. Have you ever watched the show Westworld?
I watched like one episode of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those people that watch Westworld, you know how like all of the dolls or whatever you say, the fake robots, they reset? Dude, Cancun was the weirdest thing. Bro, at the beginning, you know, let's say you're in a 5 or 7 day.
Yeah.
Every morning, you walk by the pool, and the same salt guy, shaker guy is shaking like nothing happened the day before. And it's a reset. You're like, are these robots? Like,
Facts.
It is just a reset in the morning. You know what I mean? It's a haze what happened yesterday, and it's a rinse repeat. You know?
Absolutely. And it's
day
the absolute
4, you're
worst
like,
food I've ever had in my life.
And they're like, we're gonna go to the Japanese place today. We have it scheduled. It's gonna be like ass, and there's gonna be 3 other groups of 12 there. So, and hopefully the Mexican people making sushi do it right.
Yeah, you had to, bro. If you weren't drunk, you'd be hungry. Like every time I would be hungry and like really wanted food, I'd be like, "Yo, let's just fucking drink."
Because those things cater to your fucking like hedonism. They cater to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like gluttony, man. It's always something. If you're not drinking, you're eating. If you're not eating, you're having the coffee because everything is all inclusive. So you're going to the next service hut. Whether it's a drink, a coffee.
I had more 4 locos than a white girl 16 party, bro. It was crazy.
4 locos, man.
Did you see
señor, cerveza.
Did you see the Domino boys outside of the resorts? Like the guys who sell Dominoes?
I didn't see that.
Outside of all these resorts, we had like these locals who weren't allowed to go on the resort, but they'd sell you Dominoes like anytime you want. And it'd be so crazy. Like you get off the bus, it's like 3 a.m. And he's like, Senor, Dominoes. And you're like, what? I was like, I swear to God, fam, if you have a meatball and like green pepper right now, I'll give you all my money right now. Dude was like, of course. Freaking pulled out the green pepper meatball. I was like, yo, fam. What the hell?
Domino's Pizza.
Domino's Pizza.
Oh, bro, for so long I was thinking Domino's you would play with.
Come, bro.
I'm like,
come, bro.
Vegetables. Dude, that's man. I remember we went, you know, there's excursions outside the resort.
Oh, yeah,
They're like, you can do them on the resort, but you save money if you go off the resort.
Yeah.
Because the resort guys, they take it. You go off.
Fuck,
bro,
man.
we went to do zip lining off. We did an excursion off of the resort.
Yeah.
The zipline guy would be doing like constantly trying to sell us cocaine.
Oh,
Constant cocaine sales pitch and giving us like harness safety fucking shit. Seriously, guys, like I'm the guy. You know, there's a lot of sketchy people out here, and I'll take your WhatsApp numbers before I'll hit you up. There's really no pressure. But yeah, if you want to connect this and bring constant cocaine pitch.
you're about to go fast, but you can go much faster.
Yeah, exactly. I'll bring it. No, I'll bring it to the resort, guys. I'll pick you up right, guys. Drop you off. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
You could snort the whole thing before you get off the line.
I remember he sent a voice note on WhatsApp, and I wish I still had it, dude. The funniest voice note. I actually may still have it. I'll scroll through my shit because I didn't delete it. it was him describing like, yeah, I can bring it to you, and man, I'll drop it in. We're just playing it back, dying. Like he summarized what he said, the
Holy
sale.
Shit.
Man, that fucking Cancun shit kills me, but I'm done with resorts. Done. That was, I did Dominican,
Yep.
and then I was like, 5 years went past almost.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, my buddy was getting married,
Yeah.
so it was a bachelor resort thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's my good friend. I went. But I'm like, day 3, day 4. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm never on a 7-day one.
What was it? Was it like just too long? Like, why'd you hate the whole 7 days?
Because it's this controlled environment is not real. This is a fake environment. You come to get away
I just picture
from
a
it
boss
all.
on day 4 just.
It's not real. This is. Mans aren't even blessed out here. No, man. It's just like
Holy shit.
the same thing happening every night. The same bullshit. And by like a couple of days, it's really the vibe of like you wake up like, so what are we doing today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You start getting pissed off at your boys. You're like, they're like so long. Like, yo,
Yo, we're gonna,
gosh.
bro. I've got the cigars. There's like a couple of tracks that define the trip that I keep playing.
50%.
Yo, remember that track, man? When I listened, yo, that was like
Facts.
Cancun. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, mine was when I went out there, it was Drake's God's Plan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that shit was like the heater. Yo, you know what's crazy? When we went to Cancun, they were playing Toronto hood music.
Oh, bro, the Drake
DJs.
is big. Drake and Meek is who they're playing a lot of.
Oh, but they
you
were
know
playing
that
like
song?
underground. Like they were playing like the Block guy from like
I don't even know who.
Like,
but
like-
now he's popped off.
yeah, whoever I don't want to say the name, but
The
yeah,
Block JB or whatever.
yeah, different people.
You remember that song? All I wanna do is rolly, rolly, rolly with a dabaran. Remember that track? That was my Cancun. I just wanna rolly, rolly, rolly with a dabaran.
It's hard to get pussy off that one, bro.
Yeah. Bro,
God's Plan's
fuck
a little
off.
easier. Yeah, that's tough.
But homie, we've done almost an hour and a half, huh?
Are you serious?
Let's land this podcast, bro.
Holy shit, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, bro, always. I actually think something's gonna happen with your show, especially considering you already have the It's so easy to sell. It's more than a proof of concept. It's the whole package.
Appreciate that, man. It's coming soon, guys. Look out for it. Game Raw TV. If you guys want to follow me on my personal page, follow SpeakRaw. If you want to laugh, hey, you better not report, eh? You better not report these memes. They're edgy. If you want to follow SpeakRaw TV, you can definitely do that too. I appreciate any support. And definitely look out for this show. We're going to have a boss on. And we already had him on. And he was freaking killing it. So look out for that.
Fuck yeah, bro. Half those memes are about Israel, so look out for that. This nigga's almost choking over here, bro.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's my boy. Yo,
cap.
I'm gonna put all this shit in the description as always, so you don't have to memorize shit. Check the description is right below. Check the man. Yo, do me a favor. If you're watching this or listening at this point, leave a review wherever you're on. If you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and just tell at least one friend about the Immigrant Section. We're trying to grow it through word of mouth. Your boy ain't got no ad money.
Yeah.
If you want to support, check out Patreon. We have weekly bonus episodes. I put out samples. We have hour-long me solo rants. I've talked about a bunch of shit this last one, and the new one comes out every Friday. So check that out.
Oh, I got one more thing I got to plug.
Tell them, my friend.
I sell fake child prestos. So if you guys need some of that, I got you, bro.
What is it? Fake what?
Fake child prestos. They're like fake bus passes.
Yeah.
So holla at me.
So if you're in Toronto.
Yeah, if you're in Toronto, holla at me for the fake bus passes. I got like fake insurance. Needing fake insurance, driving insurance.
Are you serious right now?
No, I'm just joking.
I'm like, bro, you don't want to talk about Israel? You're just going to promote fraud out here? Yo, I got to sell fake insurance, but I will not talk about Palestine and Israel.
Yeah.
I draw the line somewhere. Yo, but that's it for me. Tell somebody about it, and until next time, love y'all. Peace.